Most jazz musicians think fast tempos are about having chops, technique. But is it really about how fast you can move your fingers? I didn't necessarily feel compelled to move my fingers super fast. And that is what it's like when you hear time differently. At fast tempos, most players stop hearing music and just start trying to survive, hanging on for dear life. You can't think fast enough. You lose the form. Rigor mortis sets in. Your hands tense up. And you're just hoping you land something that works. It isn't actually a physical problem. It's a shift in your perception of time. I heard before that Miles Davis had said, play everything like it's a ballad. Maybe that sounds a bit abstract until you realize what he actually meant. Like all the masters of the past, wisdom was often stated in a short, pithy statement that made you think deeper, kind of like a jazz proverb. You're not actually changing the tempo. You're just changing your perception of how long each chord lasts. And this is where people get nervous, until you get used to it, that is. If I zoom out, won't I lose the changes? But the opposite happens. Just because the rhythm section is in hyper mode doesn't mean that you have to be. Let me show you. Now I'll shorten the chords even more. The rhythm section is still playing 300 beats per minute, but now a different focus is in my head. Each time I shifted my time perception. Let the rhythm section work hard, you stay relaxed. Instead of reacting to every beat and tracking everything. Dizzy Gillespie called that clock time, by the way. I'm grouping time into something more relaxed. Instead of chasing the tempo, I'm sitting inside of it. When your time grid is bigger, you actually lock into the changes, into the form more clearly. The goal isn't to play fast, it's to feel slow at any tempo when you want to. Let's turn this around. Why is it when you solo on a ballad, it's easy to improvise a double time feel? Check this out. It's because everything is relaxed. You feel much more free. So if you can play quote unquote fast while everyone is playing slow, why can't you flip that and play slow when everyone else is playing fast? When this clicks, fast tempos stop feeling like something you have to survive in. You want to get into this same relaxed state as a ballad. It's just the other side of the coin. So yeah, Miles was right. Everything is a ballad if you're hearing it the right way. But there's one thing I was doing that I haven't told you yet. And this is what really makes fast tempos feel even easier. I was simplifying the chord changes. Compared to what the rhythm section would be playing, I was eliminating some chords altogether and eliminating a lot of thinking in the process. Less clutter in your mind, which frees you up to keep track of where you are easier and have more fun interacting with the band. So here's the changes that you thought I played. But here are the chord changes that I actually played. They're simplified. Notice when I switch back and forth here, there's a lot of chords that are missing. Mostly the two chords approaching the dominant sevens. I'm mostly just focusing on the dominant seven chords. And a lot of jazz musicians, including Barry Harris, would do this approach as well. What's the hardest tune for you to stay relaxed on. Maybe we can tackle that one in a future video. I created something for you so you can eliminate Cherokee anxiety from now on. I put together a PDF with the simplified changes, and I go in deeper into how and why than we did here. Plus, you'll get 4 backing tracks: 75 beats per minute simplified version, 150 beats per minute simplified version, 300 beats per minute simplified version, and finally the original chord changes at 300 beats per minute. This way, you can work your way up the ladder and easily begin hearing 300 beats per minute like it's 150 or even 75 beats per minute and feeling relaxed. Don't get caught falling apart on fast tunes. Download the lesson and start making fast tempos feel like ballads. The link is below.